Auntie's all ears, starting over, when you're tired of starting over. Rain gently tapping on the porch roof. Auntie is inside this time, standing by a window, looking out with a distant gaze. The air feels still. Pam, softly. Another. Gray day, huh? Kind that makes you reflect a little deeper. You know, sugar. Sometimes the hardest thing ain't starting over, it's doing it again. When your heart's worn out, your faith is thin, and your hope got holes in it. That's what we're talking about today. Starting over when you're tired of starting over. The breaking point, a knock at the door. Auntie opens it to find her goddaughter, Jade, holding a suitcase and looking defeated. Well, Lord, look what the wind blew in. Come on, baby, set that bag down and breathe. Jade. I can't keep doing this, Auntie. Moved out again. Lost my job. Again. I'm starting over so many times I don't even know what starting from somewhere looks like anymore. Pam taking her hand. Sit down, child. You ain't starting from nothing, you starting from experience. And that's a whole lot different. Pam, setbacks. Clock ticking, rain still falling softly. Let me tell you something. I've been through 3 job losses, 2 evictions, and 1 man who took my peace and my credit score with him. Thought each time was the last straw, but every single ending I cried over turned out to be a doorway dressed like a disaster. Auntie leans in close. See, people talk about bounce backs like they pretty. But baby, sometimes bouncing back feels like crawling through gravel. You don't see the beauty till you're on the other side. Real talk, when you're tired, you tired because you're human. But don't confuse tired with finished. There's still breath in your body. That means God ain't done with your story. Rest if you need to, but don't you quit on yourself. Jade wipes her tears. But what if it just keeps happening? What if it never gets better? Auntie Pam says, then we keep going. Because starting over don't mean you failed, it means you still believe. Shift what you've gained. You know what you gain every time you start over? Wisdom, clarity, strength you didn't know you had. You know how to survive now. You know what you won't tolerate. You're building muscle, spiritual, and emotional. Auntie Pam holding her hands like she's planting something, and every time you put 1 foot forward again, you're planting seeds. And one day, that harvest gon' come. You just keep planting, baby. Keep watering your faith. This time, don't. Just start over. Start smarter. Write down what worked and what didn't. Set small goals, not big expectations. Surround yourself with folks who speak life, not pity, and pray. Not just for strength, but for strategy. Jade says, you always make it feel possible, Auntie. Because it is possible. Hard? Yes, but impossible? Never. And you ain't alone, you got me and you got God. That's a winning team right there. The rain has stopped. The sun is peeking out. Auntie opens the door and breathes in the fresh air. Auntie looking out. Fresh starts don't always look like sunshine. Sometimes they start in the middle of a storm. But even storms pass. So pick up your hope, dust off your faith, and take 1 more step. You're not weak for starting over. You're brave for trying again. Next time on Auntie's All Ears, we're talking about self-worth, how to find it when the world keeps trying to take it from you. Don't miss it, baby. Hit that subscribe button, share this with somebody who needs a fresh start, and drop a comment below. Auntie's all ears and all heart.